Welcome back to the second semi-final between Germany and England. We've just seen an absolute cracker between Argentina and the Netherlands, where it went through to showdowns. Argentina just taking the win in the last round, went to sudden death. Argentina will be in the final against the winner of one of these two teams that are in front of you now, as they get ready to walk out onto the field. Captain's doing the toss. It looks like the Germans have won the toss and they're electing to start with the board, looks like. And as we get ready now for the teams to walk out onto the Astro, stay tuned for an absolute cracker game coming your way. As the teams line up here, starting lineup for Germany. In goals, Jakobsen. Then we have Sumro, Houtzel, Swazar, Dor, Rodenbroker, Klasser, Balek, Ambrecht, Klotten, Nurder. And for England, in goals starting is Billington. Then we have outfield, Combs, Leadbetter, Clapp, Bond, Jones, Burns, McCabe, Ryan Crisp, Lloyd, Selby and Leonard. As the team's just now lining up to shake hands. Been a beautiful day so far in Cape Town. The wind is definitely a factor here, blowing the southeaster here in Cape Town, blowing from right to left on your screen, so it is a massive advantage for teams looking to use overheads. Playing from right to left, it is a bit more challenging playing into wind from left to right. It looks as if the English will play downwind first. They are in the red and blue kit, playing from right to left on your screens. Germany in the white and black kit, playing from left to right. Plenty of support from both sides here today. The stands are certainly filling up, and as we see the men's side for Germany and England coming down to support their ladies here in the semi-final. We also see your comments on the live stream, so if you are watching at home, let us know where you're watching from and who you are supporting today. We'd love to hear from you. The team's just doing their final preparations here. We're about to get underway here in Cape Town in the second semi-final, in the decider of who will play Argentina in the finals between Germany and England in the women's over 45 category. Stay tuned as the teams are about to set up here. As the team's now lining up, umpires just making sure we are ready, and we're underway here in the second semi-final. England starting us off. Nice bit of composure shown from England as they now look to outlet through Lloyd down the left-hand side of the field. Lovely bit of skill from her. She looks to find her center link in Bond. Bond finds some space on the right-hand side for Jones. An early de-entry for English. A shot comes away and a goal is scored. My word! In the first 30 seconds of the semi-final, England take the lead in a cracker of a goal. As you can hear, the crowd loves that. Appreciated from them. A great bit of skill shown from them. All the way, that goal started from a build-up from their D. A cracker start from the English as they take the lead in the semi-final in the first 30 seconds of the game. Germany now with the chance to compose themselves and just restart. Plenty of time left in this game. Now the Germans with the ball into the midfield to the number 24 of Swazard, sends it back out. Unfortunately, a loose ball comes through, picked up by the Germans now. Down the right-hand side, the 35 of Klaassen sends it down to the baseline, picked up by the number 74 of Kruder, who wins her side, the long corner. What a cracking start from the English, I must say. I mean, just that build-up play. Germany looking for the free hit, doesn't find one, they do get. Just a confirmation here, the dash ball. Scoring account to level the scores. Confirmation here on my screen that the goal scorer for England was the number 11 of Gemma Jones, getting her first goal for her side. As now the Germans set up with one castle on the top of the D. Looks as if it will be a straight poke. We've seen the trend of that tournament. Ball comes out, the push is slightly wide. Crossbar for the Germans. Not a bad look at the goal. Oh, on the attack, down the right-hand side, looking for a foot inside the circle. Just making sure that that all of the HC behind you. Right hand side, looking for a foot, does find one just outside the D. Number 70 on the ball now. In Clotten, fires one into the box. Ready off the numbers into the circle here. They're possibly going to look for the direct ball in. All their players waiting on that far post. About to make a burst lead. Number 44 for Germany. Balek sends one to the right hand side. Their centre back now looking for an outletting option. Couple big tackles coming in there, and they do win the free hit. That's great defensive work there from the captain of Susie Clapp. Just winning the free hit for her side there. As now England transfer the ball onto the right hand side of the field. They'll be looking to find an infield ball to the captain Clapp, which they do. It goes now out to the middle of the field. England find themselves in a bit of space. They have the number 18 of Leonard on the left hand side. Great tackle from the Germans as they now counter back through the middle. Big tackle coming in from the captain of Susie Clapp, and she will win. England really showing how dangerous they are on the counter-attack. Definitely the Germans will be looking to formulate plans to cope with that. As now England down the right-hand side through the number 11 of Jones. Still with her. She sends it back out. England will look to transfer the ball all the way across to the left-hand side. Yeah, there's plenty of space for them as they do so. Now through Lloyd. This one to the edge of the D. Unfortunately, that one is just out of the reach of the number 12 of Burns there. But once again, England looking dominant. For the number 24 of Swazard, dispossessed by the English guy. Of lead better, finds the number 18 of Leonard, now through the captain, clap, out to the right hand side, number 15, line crisp on the ball, flies one into the circle, it does take a deflection of a stick, it will be a long corner for the English. As the English just now. Getting the ball back to the top at the 23. The captain clap will be on the ball. Big tackle coming in from the Germans. I'm making sure to warn them once again about that. Clap will have another chance here. Outside the 23. Plenty of leads coming to England as they get a ball on the top of the D. Number 18 of Leonard is dispossessed. Ball does fall kindly for the number 4 of Ryan Crispy. Just a hold of that one. Will be a German free hit to the sidelines. They'll be glad to have this ball. It's a bit of a breather for them. They've been under attack here from England for quite some time. As they look now to transfer the ball. Great ball. Number 34. And we see now England coming away with it. Apologies for the England now with the ball. As now. For England, Ryan Cripps sends the ball into the circle. We'll take it. As the English now once again countering through the middle, but unfortunately that one just finding a foot. It will be a German ball. Big ball up the line for Germany as they now find some space on the right hand side. Lovely bit of skills from Clotten there, finding a foot. Germany looking for a direct ball into the circle, picked up by England. Once again tackled by the number 24 of Swazard, firing a ball into the circle, and that one finds a player on far post, and the goal is awarded. We are tied once again here. in Cape Town. Great finish from Germany there. Not too sure of the goal scorer. I will get that for you now. But a lovely bit of attacking play. Great turnover from the number 24. Swazard finds her play on top D. Great ball into the circle for Germany, and they now level the scores. It looks like the goal scorer was the number 8 for Germany of Anna Horzel. Umpires possibly just having a chat here about the goal. The only debate I think they should have is if the goal scorer Anna Horzel did actually get a touch on the ball. And the goal stands. We are level here in Cape Town. Germany 1, England 1. All to play for with just over 6 minutes left in this first quarter. A lovely start from the English as they've shown their dominance. A great goal by the Germans to just keep them in this game. It's definitely a tactic that they'll be looking to implement, the Germans, is keeping players high in the circle and looking to fire the direct ball into them. The English showing how dangerous they are on the counter-attack. A great full press shown here by the English. They're wanting to keep the Germans now in this bottom corner, not giving them an easy outlet. Ball comes in to the number 22 for Germany, who wins it for her side. The 24, my apologies, of Swazard. Looks to fire a ball up the line to the number 70 of Clotten. Unfortunately, she just getting dispossessed there by England. The umpire just making sure that the ball is taken from where the infringement took place. As now England down the right-hand side. Fire the ball into the number 11 of Jones. Once again to Jones in the midfield. Can she find her high-lying striker? Finds the foot of Dor. Jones once again. Lovely ball out now to Burns on the right-hand side, who's in possession. Just slows the ball down a bit. What that does is it allows her strikers to get in better positions higher up the field. And now the ball lands favorably for Lloyd. Lloyd sends it into the circle. The touch is not there from the number 10 of Day. A lovely ball in from Lloyd, looking for Day around the Peaceport area. Day just unfortunately didn't get a touch on that one, so that one will be a 16 restart. As Germany now look to outlet. The long handle comes out. That one just popping over the German right wing stick. The number 55 of Fritzemayer. As England now will come away with it through Lloyd on the sideline. Turned over by Germany. Unfortunately, that one just finding the foot of the number 24, Swazard. England still coming away with it down the line here. With just under 4 minutes left in the quarter, the English haven't made use of any overheads. As I've said previously, there's a fairly strong wind blowing here from right to left on your screens, right behind the English's back. The overhead is a great tool to use. That wind adds probably about 5 or 6 meters onto your aerial. It really is a good weapon to have in the arsenal. It doesn't seem as if that is part of the English's plan today, but they seem to be doing just fine playing on the counter, finding those small connections in the midfield. Now, as the Germans looking for that ball into the D. Once again, those two high-lying strikers just camping on the far post, just waiting for the ball to come to them. A clear tactic shown early here from the Germans. Now, as the number 5, Leadbetter, gets put under lots of pressure from the Germans here, winning the free hit for a stick tackle, looking to take it early. Long handle comes in, takes a deflection off a German stick. It will be an English ball for Lloyd. Takes it early, finds some space in the midfield. Unfortunately, just picked up by the Germans, who now hold possession down the right-hand side, winning the free hit. Great bit of skills there shown from the number 34 of Rodenbrocker for Germany. Unfortunately, that one just rolling over the sideline. Couldn't find her high-lying striker. Once again now, this would be a perfect time for an overhead to be thrown. Plenty of space behind the German front five press, as now England will look to transfer the ball up to the right-hand side, but unfortunately just getting dispossessed in the midfield as Germany now with an opportunity through Klaassen. Fires a ball in to the number 70 of Klotten. The Germans possibly looking for a short corner. Umpire saying that that has come off a stick. And it will be a long corner restart for the Germans. Germany now showing no intent to move the ball around the back. They'll be looking for a direct entry here. Unfortunately, that one just out of reach for some of the players up top. England will come away once again with a 16. Lloyd now fires the ball into the midfield. England just seeming to be a bit rushed here on the outlet, maybe feeling the pressure of the German press, as a great use of an overhead is thrown there to the number 35 of Klaassen, the captain, but it seems as if she's done a hamstring there. I'm not too sure. She's not looking happy. A lovely little turn from Lloyd, as now the captain for Germany, Klaassen, does go down. She will need some assistance. It looks as if she's either got a cramp or possibly pulled a muscle. Let's hope it's not too serious for her. So with just 18 seconds left in this first quarter, we remain level. Both teams with one goal here. It has truly been a cracking start to the semi-final, with England scoring within the first 30 seconds, having plenty of opportunities later on in the quarter. But Germany with a shaky start, now certainly showing their strength, putting lots of pressure now on the English defenders. As we say that, they do win the hit down the right-hand side of the field here, and that will be the end of the first quarter. As we remain one goal each here, it's setting up to be a cracking semi-final in the determiner who will play Argentina in the final on Monday. Stay tuned after the break for some more quality action.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
And there goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people. It's just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. This will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe and ready to host you.
back to the second quarter in the second semi-final between England and Germany. Both teams scoring just the one goal in the first quarter. As England definitely showing their dominance early in the game, but Germany coming back towards the end of that quarter, now showing a bit of composure as they look to move the English defenders, firing a ball up the line. A lovely bit of skill, playing the ball into the midfield now. Germany with the circle entry, shot comes in. Great bit of defensive work from England there as they managed to get on top of that ball before the German could get the shot away, winning them the free hit. England take it quickly now, down to the right-hand side, into the number 11 of Jones. Jones definitely showing her strength in the midfield, just receiving the ball in good areas, looking to distribute higher up the field. The number 4 for England now, Combs on the ball. Sends it back out and around the back. Lovely piece of play from England as there's plenty space now for Lloyd down this left-hand side. Can she find the midfield ball? She does. Lovely turnover from Germany. That one has taken a deflection off Lloyd, the English player, and it will be a German free hit on the sideline. Germany now with the hit on the sideline. The English once again just closing that transfer around the back of the field, forcing the Germans into this right-hand channel. Germany once again through the number 34 of Rodenbroecker on the ball. Looking for a D-entry, they get one. Unfortunately, do concede the hit there to England. Great defensive work once again from the captain of England, Susie Clapp. Just winning the free hit for her side. Now Germany once again on the ball. Plenty of movement happening around top D. This time they do though opt to change the channel around the back. A massive gap is opening up here between the forward line for England and the link line. That would mean that if the Germans can get a player into that midfield pocket, they would have plenty space to turn and go forward. As we see now, the Germans find that space. Unfortunately, just knocking that ball over the line. Great pressing there from the number 6 of Stockford for England, winning the ball in the outside channel. Lloyd sends it round to her counterpart in Leadbetter. Great ball from her. She finds the right back of Ryan Crisp, fires the ball down the line, but unfortunately just picked up by the Germans. England would like to see a bit more composure there. Lovely reverse stick overhead thrown by the Germans. You don't see that too often. A little one-liner, just using the space behind the English press to great effect there as they come away with the ball now. Fire it straight into the circle. It does fall kindly for England now. The captain, Clapp, on the ball. Carr rides a few rough tackles there and they will come away with the free hit. The number 7, Clapp, on the ball. Once again, out to Clapp, down the right-hand side. Can she find her high-lying striker in the number 13 of Sperry? But unfortunately, that one just rolls over the sideline. It's great to see all the support here for these teams, not just today, but over the entire tournament, especially you at home. We have Rhonda Nuber, all watching from Frankie, supporting Thorsten and the German women's team, and Andrew Frinder watching from sunny Norfolk. Go Lloydie, the left back for England, having a great game so far. I'm sure you guys will be proud. As we see now, England coming away with the ball once again on the right-hand side of the field. They'll look to transfer the ball here as they do now to the number 4 of Combs. Sends it back to Ryan Crisp. Lovely bit of skills from her as she manages to get through the German press. And now the number 11 of Jones, the goal scorer, finds herself in a bit of space. Once again, just forcing that pass when she had a passing option up the line, as Germany now on the counter-attack through the number 70 of Clotten. Only one player up for Germany. Can she find them? She decides not. Goes out to the right-hand side to Dor. Now to the number 74 of Kurda on the right-hand side, just slowing the ball up here, allowing some support to come forward. A big tackle comes in from England. The ball comes in for Germany. England with the free hit. Taken quickly by Clapp. Finds the midfielder. Unfortunately, that one once again just being rushed from the English. You feel as though as we draw closer to half-time, the English are losing a little bit of their composure, trying to force the ball into the top of the D too quickly. It'll be a slight side for concern for the English coaches. The ball comes flying across the D for the Germans. Unfortunately, the number 8 of Anna Hartzell, the goal scorer, couldn't get on top of that one, but a lovely passage of play for the Germans. As now Leadbetter on the ball, looking for her midfield counterpart. Well picked up by the number 24 of Swazat. Once again, cleaned up by Susie Clapp, the captain, really showing her strength so far in this game. A crucial player in the defensive efforts of England, as now Lloyd down the left-hand side finds the infield ball. That one once again just being rushed by England, as now Germany with a chance to counter finds the number 17 of Clotten up the middle of the field. Great tackle there from England. The number 3 of Laura Bell. Great defensive work as they now counter down the right-hand side of the field. Day winning the free hit on the sideline there. England getting stuck down in the right-hand corner. Jones on the ball, looking for the direct ball in. It does come the way of England in the form of a free hit just outside the circle. We have the number 14 of McCabe on the far post for England. She'll be looking to find a ball through to her. Dispossessed there by the German number 44 of Irene Balek. Ball's the way of Jones once again, winning the free hit. Jones is looking to take it quickly. Fires the ball into the circle, picked up by the Germans. Falls kindly for the captain, Susie Clapp, on the edge of the D for England. A couple stick tackles and the short corner is awarded, the first one of the game for England. They'll be looking now to extend their scoring here in the second semi-final. They'll be looking to score the second goal of the game for them. We haven't seen a short corner from the English thus far, so as they gather around top D, formulating their plans, as the number 17 of Selby just bringing the message from the coach of what she wants in the short corner. It looks like once again the English will set up with one castle with the captain Susie Clapp at the top. Injection comes out for England. Good stop. Susie Clapp fires one into, looks to find the pusher. Great defensive work from the Germans there. A lovely stick save from the goalkeeper of Jakobsen, as England now once again coming on the top of the D. Ball comes in, massive tackle and a short corner is awarded. And it looks to be a personal penalty as well here for the number 51 of Germany. Umbrecht will have a 5-minute suspension for that tackle on the English. The second short corner of the day for the ladies in red. as they now have a second opportunity to score the second goal. We see the injector for England just putting some water in front of the injection spot. Sometimes that area does get a bit dry and the water just allows the ball to move smoother across the turf. Injector to make it a bit smoother. The injector goes right. The shot comes in from the number 4 of Combs. It does find a foot. It will be a reward for the third short corner of the day. The Germans running a 2-2 run out here, meaning that their first wave is heading straight towards the top of the D. The second wave is looking to press towards the striker on the left-hand side, the number 13 for England in Sparry. And a touch comes in from the number 14 of McCabe, but that one just going wide. That seems to be the option for England, as there is space on the right-hand side of the D there. The postman for Germany just staying fairly close to the goal line. There will be space on that right-hand side for them in their future short corners. As now Germany down the left-hand side. That one just blown up for England. The number 55 of Germany, Fritz Meyer, just backing into the English player that is deemed to be obstruction. And now the number 17 of Selby gets her first touch of the game. Looks for the number 6 of Stockford in the middle. The big hit comes through. It will be a English restart. Oh, a lovely ball out to the right-hand side from the number 5 of Leadbetter, but unfortunately the right back for England just couldn't get on top of that one. With just under 5 minutes left to play in this first half, both teams with plenty of scoring opportunities. The Germans, remember, are still one player down. As a result, they are leaving 3 of their players inside their half, just out of your picture. And that is a possible way to defend this fiery English counter-attack, as now the Germans look to transfer the ball around the back, find some space on the other side of the field. Now through the number 34 of Rodenbroecker, wins the hit on the sideline. Rodenbroecker on the ball once again, looking for her counterpart up the right. Lovely bit of skills from the number 24 of Swazard, but England do come away with it. Once again, just rushing the free hit. Just playing it straight back to the Germans. They won't be too happy with that. Will the coaches of the English. Holly Percival, she will definitely have a word to her troops at this halftime break of just slowing the ball down, being a bit more composed, not too rushed. As we see a lovely shot on the half volley for the number 4 of Combs. Playing it all the way back into the German half. And now, with a touch from the keeper, the Germans are on the attack down the right-hand side. No one in the midfield for the Germans. They look to bypass the midfield, find the high-lying number 68 of Abel, who's cleanly dispossessed by Combs. A lovely bit of defensive work from her, as she manages to sweep up any form of pressure from the German strikers there. As now England look to attack down the right-hand side. Comes back out, Leadbetter on the ball to Selby. Selby were looking for the infield pass. Fires one up the line, but unfortunately that one just not being read by the number 13 of Sparry. Germany now with the ball. Great little press here from England as they win the ball back now in the German quarter with 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll be looking to get an outcome here, whether it be a shot on target or a short corner. They fire a ball across the top D, but well picked up by the number 74 of Kurda from Germany. The ball fires up the line, takes a touch off Selby at the back here. It will be a German hit on the sideline. As now the Germans just look to find a way through this wall of red. They will come away with the hit. Plenty of support for the English now, as they now defend with just under 2 minutes left on the clock. They will get a 16 there. Great bit of defensive work from them. As now the English looking for some space on the far side. Both sides back to full numbers. Great work from the English now as they look just to move the ball around the back. The Germans opting for the half-court press, waiting for the English players to come to them and make the mistakes. It also does condense the midfield. It makes it harder for the likes of Jones and Burns in the midfield for England to find those connecting passes. England now are just happy to wind the clock down with just 30 seconds left. Just keep hold of the ball. You'll probably see a big ball coming into the D fairly soon, as it now travels all the way on to the right-hand side for England. Good movement from the Lynx here, opening up passing lanes, but it does look like this will be the end of the first half as the ball gets played all the way through into the corner. It will be a 16, and that will be the end of the first half in this second semi-final between Germany and England. Germany with one, England with one. It's been a closely contested game so far. Both sides not giving an inch. Physically, mentally, it's been a cracking game so far. So join us after the break where we see the second half of quality hockey between these two sides. See you now.
At thehockeysite.com, it's about what happens in the locker room. Thinking about the game. It's about planning and preparation. And about training and improving those skills. Looking at it from different angles. But of course, it's also about teaching them to score and win. thehockeysite.com. Share the knowledge.
We are fascinated by the mindsets and the habits that make individuals and teams perform at another level. Let us be your thought partners and transformational coaches. Are you part of a team and you are wanting to gain insight into what ingredients need to be in the mix to take your team to a whole new level of performance? Partner with us. We want to be your transformational coaches.
Welcome back to the second half here in the second semi-final clash between Germany and England, where both teams have just scored the one goal in the first quarter. It's been a very even affair so far. England with 3 short corners, haven't converted one yet. Germany with just the one, but plenty of shots coming in from both sides. As we see Germany now playing from right to left on your screens in the white and black kit. England playing from left to right in the red and blue. Earlier on in the tournament, when these two teams played, the score was 1-0 to Germany. So England definitely being the underdogs here. Came out with flair in the first quarter, scoring in just 30 seconds. So they'll be looking to do that again here in the second half. Put maximum pressure now on the Germans as they start with the ball. Now Germany down the right-hand side. Germany once again finding some space now in the midfield through the number 15-2 of Brenneker. Little mistrap there, and England really applying pressure now onto the centre backs. Ball falls favorably for the English now down the left-hand side of the field. Picked up by the number 14 of McCabe. Once again, Germany in possession. Lots of double turnovers here. Both sides will just look to hold on to the ball for a little bit longer, find that 100% pass rather than, when under pressure, just throwing it into the midfield and hoping that one of their players will get on top of it. As Germany come away with the hit now down the right-hand side. Ball rolls to the baseline for the number 74 of Kurda, who just gets dispossessed. Lovely bit of hands shown by Leadbetter, winning the free hit for her side. As England now transfer all the way out to the right-hand side for Bell. Great little lead from the right wing of Burns. But unfortunately, she just couldn't get a hold of that one. But England do come away with the free hit on the line. That was a lovely lead from Burns on the right-hand side, starting in the middle of the field, drawing her defender away from where she wanted to receive the ball, opening the space for herself, and then at the last minute, leading into it for Bell to find her up the right-hand side. A lovely passage of play from England, and something that the youngsters of today can learn from, just creating that space in the midfield to use it. As now you see it once again from the English, as Bell sends it round. The strikers starting narrow, opening up that midfield pocket for the centre forward to lead into. Great composure shown from England here as they're looking to move the ball. You'd want to see them just use their captain clap here in compressing that midfield. The ball into the midfield to clap would suck the German defenders in closer and allow more space on the outside of the field. But as we say that, now Germany through Clotten up the right-hand side. Unfortunately, just couldn't get around the English defender there. It will be a long corner, though, still with Germany, as they'll now look to move this 5. And as their tactics have shown so far in the game, fire one straight into the D. They've got plenty of players waiting for the deflections. And here we go. The ball's moved 5. We should see a big hit into the D. We do. It falls favorably for the Germans. The shot does come off. Just pops off a German stick there. And the umpire gives a free hit to England. As now, England come away with it. It's no options up the right-hand side. Lovely composure once again shown from Bell as she just decides not to force anything down this right channel. Something that we did speak about in the first half, with England just possibly rushing their free hits, rushing their attacks, trying to get something immediately. But now Jones in the midfield, out to the left-hand side. Lovely composure shown from the English now. Clapp on the ball. Turns out, can she find Bell on the right-hand side? Decides against it. And once again, just a little bit rushed from the English as that one shoots in front of Bell. Germany will come away with it through the number 2 of Sumro on the ball. Looks for the line ball, well picked up by Bell. Bell will send it round to the number 4 of Combs. Big tackle from the Germans, and Combs sends her stick flying in the air. The number 31 of Germany, Schiffer, just had to go and fetch her stick there. As now England once again looking dangerous down the midfield. A big tackle coming in from the number 24 of Swazart. Again, England just trying to force that ball through. As soon as they look to move the ball around the sides of the field, they look a lot more dangerous. And as we say that, the number 31 of Schiffer now down the right-hand side for Germany. Looks for the inside ball to Clotten, but unfortunately just takes an English deflection, and they do come away with it. Plenty of space down this right-hand side for England if they can find it, as they send it out to the back four, just looking for a bit of composure. Now Clapp on the ball. Can she find Jones in the midfield? There it is. She does find Jones. Jones now in some space. Has Bond to her right. Finds number 14 of McCabe in the midfield. Lovely passage of play now to Leonard. Connect to each other in the midfield. They do get a de-entry on the left-hand side as Germany come away with it. Once again. Look up the right-hand side. The field rather than turned over as all the English players are in that side of the field. It's very easy to defend a small part of the field, but as soon as you start opening up the field, it becomes difficult to defend the bigger spaces. There's now England through Bell on the right-hand side. Well dispossessed by Germany as they look for the ball up the field. They don't find it as England now once again on the attack. Bell on the ball. Can she find anything forward? She decides against it. England once again just being composed here. Looking for the through ball once again. Finds McCabe on the right-hand side. Unfortunately, just conceding the hit there to Germany. The big hit comes through from them. Now, Asbel on the ball, down the right-hand side, finds her counterpart in the midfield. In Clapp, wins the free hit for her side, just outside the 23. Clapp now Down to the right-hand side, looking for McCabe. Unfortunately, that one just rolling over the baseline. It will be a 16 restart for Germany. Germany now transferring the ball once again around the back. Looking to expose that space in the midfield. There we go. That's the ball that they will be looking for. That's a better outlet from Germany. Just playing the ball into the midfield. It sucks the outside wings from the opposition team in. It forces them to put pressure on the player in the midfield, which then opens up the space on the outside. And that's what the Germans will be looking for. As we say that now, England with a chance down the left-hand side. Fires the ball into the circle. No one finds the end of that. It will be a 16 restart for Germany. As now the Germans set up from a 16, they'll be looking to transfer the ball here around to the left-hand side. That's where they have additional numbers, but they just fire a ball straight up the middle. It does eventually find the foot of the number 12, Burns, from England. Bit of a hit and hope pass there from Germany. They'll be looking to be a bit more composed. There we go, nice long pass around the back now. Can they find the play in the midfield? They opt not to. It's with the number 2 of Sumro for Germany. Great tackle from Day there as she wins the free hit for her side. Ryan Crisp on the ball, into the midfield now. Finds the captain, Clap. Space on the right for Crisp. Plays it into the midfield. Back out to Ryan Crisp on the right now. Beautiful play from England as they now look to play a ball into the circle. That ball will take a deflection and result in a long corner for England. Once again, England looking dangerous as soon as they start moving the ball between their midfielders. Ryan Crisp now sends it out to Lloyd on the right. Goes all the way out to the left back now in the form of Selby for England. The ball comes in. It does take a deflection off a German foot just outside the circle, and it will be a free hit to the English with just over 6 minutes left here. The English will certainly be looking to get an outcome, a D entry or a short corner, something out here, as they look to now transfer the ball around the back. Bit of a mistrap there from England, but they're still in possession. Looking for the long ball out to the right wing of Day, who finds a foot there. Ryan Crisp now on the ball, finds Day on the right-hand corner. Back to Crisp, unfortunately just misses that one. The German number 74, Kurda, just doing well to clear the full safety out the back there. England once again in possession through Lloyd. Looking for Day. That one just bouncing over a stick. Great passage of play from England, but unfortunately not getting an outcome. The coach would be a bit disappointed with that one. You have to be more deadly in these zones, especially in semi-finals. As soon as you get long periods of possession in the opposition's 23rd, you have to convert with either a short corner or a shot on target. But now the Germans looking to outlet, dispossessed by Jones. Lloyd does skillfully evades the number 70 of Clotten there. Back with Lloyd, looks for a long transfer out to the left-hand side to Selby, finds her. Selby looks for the ball into the midfield to the captain, Clap. Big tackle coming in from the German. They will win the free hit. Germans are lucky to get away with not getting a card there, as we've seen a couple warnings from the umpires already. As now the ball gets played into, lies favorably for Jones. Shot comes in, great save from the German keeper. Still with Ryan Crisp now along the baseline. And a short corner is awarded to England for that tackle on Ryan Crisp, the 4th one for the English in this clash. They have yet to score a goal from a short corner. And Lloyd just running in there, relaying the message from the coach of Holly Percival. Let's see what the English can come up with from the top of the D. Clap at the top of the D. Goes to Jones. Jones stops it. Susie Clapp with the flick in, looking for a deflection. Unfortunately, that one just finding a foot of the English player. The Germans now looking to counter up the right-hand side. They do have a numbers-up advantage. They find the number 55 of Fritzheimer, who unfortunately just gets dispossessed there down on the left channel. English now on the attack once again through Clapp. Finds some space on the right-hand side, does Clapp. Jones on the ball. She has numbers to her right. Ryan Crisp looking up the line. Finds Day. Ball with Day on the sideline. Looking for a de-entry, still with the English now as Jones fires one into the circle, and that one just missing the number 9 of Bond on the far post. A lovely piece of play from both teams. End-to-end hockey here in Cape Town, as we have just under 3 minutes left in this third quarter. It is really starting to come down to the wire. As we've seen in the last game, nerves and pressure will start to get to these players. We'll see a few more unforced errors as we near closer to the final hooter. But now, Selby skillfully avoids the center forward from Germany there. Lovely bit of skill from the captor of Clapp as she wins the free hit in the middle of the field. A lovely bit of sportsmanship shown there from the Germans. So she just makes sure that the captain for England, Susie Clapp, is all right. That is the number 8, the goal scorer of Anna Hortzl, just making sure that Clapp finds her way back to her feet. Big ball comes in for the English now. Bond. Nothing on forward for her. Can she find a ball out? She does find a foot on the line, so England will get now the restart on that one. Just popping off Clapp stick onto her foot, giving possession back to Germany. Germany now will be looking to string a few passes together. They've been feeling the pressure of England for the past 6 or so minutes of this quarter. They'll be looking just to slow the game down here, possibly transfer it around the back, as they do now find some space on the right-hand side. We need to have some more German players flooding into the midfield here, because that's exactly what happens, is the ball gets played into the midfield and it's turned over by the English. As now the number 18 of Leonard on the ball. Finds Day on the left-hand side in some space. Great tackle there by the number 51 of Umbrecht for Germany. England do come away with the hit. Day looks to take it quickly. Finds the captain, Clapp, at the top of the D. She wins the free hit for her side. I thought that was a great tackle by Germany, but England do come away with it. Ryan Crisp in some space on the right-hand side. Sends a ball in. Lands favorably for England around the Peace Pod region, but unfortunately that one just hitting the toes of the English players, and Germany will come away with that. England now just firing these balls into the circle, looking dangerous, as Germany are feeling the pressure here in the end of as we end the third quarter. They'll be looking once again to just hold possession, string a few passes together in the midfield. With just 13 seconds now, Germany taking the ball into the corner, winding the clock down, as both teams are happy to just sit here for 2 seconds left. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter in the second semi-final between Germany and England, where we remain at 1 goal apiece. Let's stay tuned for some quality action in the fourth quarter between these two sides, where we will hopefully crown a winner to face Argentina in the finals tomorrow. Stay tuned after the break. Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter here in the second semi-final between Germany and England. We remain at 1 goal apiece here. England definitely being the dominant side in that third quarter. Germany just struggling to put a few phases together in the midfield. England needing to also just not rush the game, find those passes, and that's when they look the most dangerous, as Germany now in possession in the midfield, looking for the through ball, finds a foot of the English centre-back. Germany will be looking to close off this game as they fire a ball into the circle here, looking for a foot. That one will just roll over the baseline, and a 16 is awarded to the English. As now Ryan Crisp on the ball, sends it back to Lloyd in the midfield. The number 5 of Leadbetter on the ball to Selby. Missed by Day. Germany now in possession through the 24 of Swazart. Looking for the number 70 of Clotten up top, but unfortunately just out of reach for her. Germany just doing better now in this final quarter to find those connections, as Jones finds Bond on the right-hand side. Lovely inside tuck from her. She's now looking for the number 18 of Leonard down the right-hand side. Gets a de-entry for England, looking for a short corner and finds one. A lovely passage of play from England as they move the ball from the left-hand side of the field all the way into the midfield, onto the right-hand side, and get an entry down the right-hand baseline. Exactly what we've been asking of them. And now Lloyd runs through to the top of the D to just relay the message that the coach has given her to her short corner side. The first short corner now for England. They'll be looking to take the lead once again here. It looks like Susie Clapp, the captain, is waiting on top D once again. Possibly a slip left here is on the calls. It goes to the right for Bond. Unfortunately can't find the captain Clapp again, but falls kindly for the English now as they have possession inside the D. Shot comes in from Clapp, unfortunately just misses that one. It will be a free hit to the Germans. Now the number 34 of Rodenbroek up the right hand side. Big hit comes in, looking for the number 31 of Schiffer up the right, but unfortunately that one just evading everyone. It will be a 16 to the English. As you can see, the crowds have certainly arrived here today at the Hartleyvale Stadium in Cape Town. Plenty of support around for both sides, as well as on the stream. We see your comments. It's so lovely to have you all here today. I hope you have enjoyed the quality performance that both teams have put out for you so far, as England come away with their free hit down the left-hand side. Now looking dangerous. Still winning the foot inside the 23. As the English players now flood the D, they'll be looking to move this ball far fairly early. It looks like the number 6 on the ball of Stockford opting to send it out to the back for England, just not trying to force things here. Once again, Lloyd on the ball, looking for Ryan Crisp. Finds her in some space. Can she find Day up the right-hand side? She finds Bond. Winning the free hit is Bond. Looking to take it quickly. The Germans need to be careful for not being 5 here, and a short corner is awarded for that exact reason. The German players not retreating 5 meters before Bond has taken the ball, impacting play, and that will give the 6th short corner to the English. We saw a variation now from the top of the D, a slip to the right. It did work for them. Unfortunately, the ball back to the captain Clapp just wasn't accurate enough, but there seems to be a lot of space on the right-hand side for the English. Possibly we'll see another slip right here, but instead of going back to Clapp in the midfield, it will be a straight hit off the right-hand castle as Clapp moves now to the left. Short injection comes to her. She slaps it in, finds another foot. It will be a re-award of a short corner. The 7th one of the game for the English, as they have another conversation on top, plotting and planning, thinking what's going to be the best option for them. It looks like Clapp is once again setting up on the far left-hand side of your screens. It goes to her. She's in plenty of space this time. Fires it back to the postman, but England now still with possession. Takes a touch from the number 4 from the Germans. The umpire has awarded another short corner for a foot off the Germans. It looked to me, it does look as if, looking at the stream now, it does look as if that did come off the stick of the German player, but unfortunately there are no reviews here at the World Cup, and England will come away with their 8th short corner of the game. They need to be careful here for time wasting. The umpire could award a free hit out if they take too long. Once again, Clapp on the top of the D. Injection goes out to the number 6 of Stafford, looking for a foot. Umpire doesn't see it. As we see these calls come in swings and roundabouts, as Germany now with the opportunity to counter-attack down the left-hand side. That one did take a deflection off an English foot, so great awareness from the keeper to keep that one in and give possession back to her defenders. As now Combs on the ball, down the right-hand side, finds herself in a bit of space. She'll be looking to carry the ball up here. Ryan Crisp on the ball now. Big tackle coming in from the number 74 of Kurda. Crisp looking for a midfield transfer. Clapp finds her counterpart all the way on the left-hand side. Big hit comes through, looking for the high-lying striker for England. It looks to be the number 13 of Sparry. Fires the ball in to Jones. And what a finish! Oh my goodness! Jones, the ball, chest height, sees it in front of her, open net in front, takes a swing on the back stick and takes the lead for the English. My goodness, what a goal from Gemma Jones. Her 2nd one of the game, taking her side into the lead. That is one for the highlight reel. Much appreciated from the crowd here at Hartley Vale, as well as the bench, as they celebrate with her. The number 11 of Gemma Jones. My goodness, that is a great finish. As Germany now come down the right-hand side. Unfortunately, that ball just rolls over the baseline. It will be a 16 to the English. A long corner, my apologies. And a short corner awarded for a stick tackle around the top of the D area. It is deemed to be a deliberate infringement inside the 23-meter area, and that is why the umpire has upgraded straight to a short corner. It will be the 2nd one of the game for Germany, as they'll now look to reply to that great goal from Gemma Jones. As Germany set up with one castle, the number 44 of Balek, Irene Balek on the top. Goes short to the number 70, slaps it in, forces a save, another short corner is awarded. That save just popping off the keeper into the chest of Rodenbroecker. It will be a re-award to the Germans, a 3rd one of the day for them. The short injection going to the number 7 of Klotten there, looking for the deflection from Rodenbroecker, but now once again comes to Klotten on the left-hand side of the D. Flick comes in, saves, but into another one of her English defenders. That one will result in the 4th short corner of the game for Germany, as they now look once again to level the scores. To Klotten once again on the left-hand side. Takes a straight poke. Great save. Still with Klotten. And a great piece of defending from England as they do come away with it. But now the number 31, it looks like, of Schieffler on the ball. Fires a ball straight into the circle. Picked up by Clapp, who looks to outlet down the right-hand side. Finds Jones. Unfortunately, that one just touching the foot of Jones. As Germany now in possession through Samura on the right, on the left-hand side. Looking to just transfer the ball around the back here. The number 44 of Balek in possession. Now we're seeing a much better composure from Germany, not looking to force anything. Although they are chasing the game, they want to just hold composure. There's plenty time left, 7 minutes on the clock. As they now find the number 24 of Swazat down the right-hand side, who wins the hit, takes it quickly. Ball comes into the circle, and a short corner is won for the Germans. The 5th one of the game for them. They'll be looking now to change up their plans because the short injection to Clotten isn't really working for them. There is space on the right-hand side of the circle if they can find it. Possibly a slip to the right-hand side. It looks as if the number 24 for Germany is lining up on the right-hand side of Swazat. Maybe if they can find her, but it looks like Balek once again on the top of the D. Goes short to Clotten. Finds Balek on the top. There we go, to the right-hand side for Germany. Shot comes in on the baseline now from Germany. Falls kindly for them on P-spot region. And it hits a German foot. A golden opportunity for them, but great defensive work from the English as they managed to hold the Germans out. With 6 minutes left on the clock, that was a crucial moment in the game. It is really coming down to the wire here in Cape Town as the stands are filling up. Crowds appreciating this tense game. And of course, a spot in the final against Argentina tomorrow is up for grabs. Both teams really putting in a shift now as England do come away with the ball up the line. Takes a touch from the number 13 of Spurry. It will be a 16 to Germany. Now Germany through the middle, looking for their high-lying striker, doesn't find it, but regathered by the number 31 of Schiffer down the right-hand side. Great tackle from, looks like Burns, giving her side the free hit. The crowd's really getting involved here, plenty of cheering for the English as they take the lead with just under 5 minutes left in this quarter. And in the game, Bell sends it out. Now Germany with the turnover, looking to transfer. They need someone out to the right-hand side, finds a foot. They will get the free hit. Irene Balek on the ball, into the midfield, to the number 24. Swazat looking for the ball into the circle, but the umpire has blown the way of England, and they will come away with a free hit with 4 minutes left on the clock. They'll look to just hold possession here, slow the game down, build a few phases as Lloyd wins the free hit up the left-hand side. Exactly what England want now. Just wind the clock down with 4 minutes left. Full press now being implemented from Germany as they look to turn the ball over high up in the English 23-meter area. England do come away with it. And once again, we just see them slowing the game down perfectly within the rules. Just taking their time to get the ball to the correct spot. As the Germans now will be looking to put as much pressure as they possibly can onto these English defenders, and they do. And can they force a turnover? They do force a turnover. It is dangerous. The swing from the number 13 of Sparry, number 18, sorry, of Leonard. As now Germany find themselves in a bit of space in the middle of the field. Long ball comes in, takes a deflection off a German stick, it looks like. No, an English stick. It will be a long corner to the Germans. With 3 minutes left on the clock, it's do or die now for Germany. If they want to secure their slot in the finals, they'll need to score something fairly soon here, as they now look to move at 5. Plenty of German players in the D. It's Germany now running the ball down the baseline. Ball comes into the circle. Couple missed swings. Saved. Falls away of Germany. In possession are the Germans at the top of the D, looking for a foot. Ball comes in. Shot is away. Great save from the keeper. Still with the Germans, and unfortunately, a hit is blown out the way of England for obstruction by the Germans. That is desperate bit of defending from the English, as they had shots coming in from every angle. Great piece of work from them. The Germans would be disappointed not to get anything out there, as the English now just clear for the line with 2 minutes left on the clock. They're looking to wind down as much time as they possibly can here. Germany will look to switch the channel here fairly early, not waste any time in that regard as they find some space down the right-hand side. A one-time deflection, looking for the number 31 of Schiffer down the right-hand side. In possession now is Schiffer inside the D. Comes away of Kloffer. Unfortunately, Clotten just not getting a hold of that flick. Looking for the roll flick where you turn onto your right-hand side, get nice and low. That's why you saw her rolling, just trying to get everything underneath the ball there, but unfortunately just missing the uprights, as now Bell, a lovely bit of skill, turns out from the tackle. Once again clears up the line with 1 minute left. Germany will be looking to take this 16 quickly. English holding very deep in their half, making sure that no counter-attacks can come through the middle. But now once again in possession of Jones, the captain for England, in Clapp. Winning the hit is Clapp. They'll be really looking to slow this down now with 46 seconds on the clock. They played all the way out to the left-hand side of the field to England, as they now once again clear for the corner. 30 seconds left in this fixture. Germany will need to get something out in the next sort of 10 seconds. They need to beat the press here. Big hit comes in, well picked up by England once again as they win the hit. With 20 seconds left on the clock, it is looking good now for the ladies in red. As you can hear the countdown coming from the English supporters as they take it into the corner. And there is the final hooter. England victorious over Germany, 2-1. A great goal by Gemma Jones late in the final quarter to take the lead. A quality finish, one that will definitely go down in the memory books here for the Cape Town O45 Women's Masters World Cup. England will face Argentina in the finals on Monday. What a great showing from both sides. Germany looking destroyed, elation on the side of England, but what a fixture it's been. It's been an absolute treat to be commentating. I hope you've enjoyed the experience, and I hope you've enjoyed the hockey that's been on show so far, not only today, but throughout the whole week. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. Goodbye for now.